Hey Physique Freaks, how's it going? Scott Tuzina, MetabolicMasterpiece.com, here with a progress update. I'm now 5 weeks into this 8-week cutting phase and things are going exceptionally well. I'm down another 1.4 pounds this week, so right on track, exactly where I want to be. I'm down 8 pounds in the past 5 weeks, seeing some more depth in the upper 4 abs here, but still carrying fat around the lower belly, the love handles, and the lower back. It's going to be the last place I'm going to be burning fat, but I'm definitely looking leaner in the upper torso, the shoulders, the arms. Definitely seeing a lot more vascularity when I'm working out, a lot more details in the shoulders and upper body. Pretty happy with what I'm seeing here in the upper body. Tough to tell on the lower body right now. We just got done training legs, so they're full of fluid right now. A little pumped up there, so tougher to see the details there. Even in this pose, comparing to last week, still seeing a little bit more detail in the lower abs than I had been, so the fat is definitely burning off there. Actually starting to see a nice little split on the right bicep there that I didn't see last week, so really happy with that. Things are looking pretty tight, even relaxed there. I can definitely, comparing the two videos, I can definitely see that I'm losing some fat in that lower belly. Still carrying a lot there, but it's definitely looking a lot better. Having a tough time flexing, getting that lat spread to work for me today. Exhausted from the leg workout. So not only was it tougher to flex my legs and they look a little washed out from the workout, but overall this little posing practice here was tough to do. So I'm just explaining it, Rick. Like I can tell I'm looking leaner in the love handles, even seeing a little bit of more the oblique exposure coming down there. Even when I'm relaxed, things are looking pretty good. Damn, every time I'm seeing my legs now, I'm super stoked. Again, if you haven't been following this journey, I was stick legs all my life up until just a few years ago. So really happy with that leg growth. Loving the details I'm seeing in the shoulders, loving the detail I'm seeing, more depth in the abs and the obliques, more vascularity. Chest is looking pretty good compared to, considering that we didn't train upper body today. It's looking not too bad for myself. Still my weakest point, but it's coming along. It's coming along. Just get myself into position here, trying to flex those hamstrings. They're popping out a little bit there. Definitely noticing that the lower back is not carrying as much fat at this point. So comparing to last week, I'm seeing a little more detail there. Upper back, a little more detail, even those striations in the traps are looking a little more detailed. The lower back, seeing more striations that weren't there last week. Arms and shoulders are looking pretty darn good. I'm happy with what I'm seeing here. So the scale is a tool that I use to make sure I'm kind of on track a bit. It's a little easier for guys to use a scale as a means of progress. It's a little bit more reliable for me. Even there, compared to last week, I was seeing a lot more fat in the lower and mid-back area. So pretty happy with that. Still struggling with my lat spread, front and back today. Just couldn't get that mind-muscle connection going. Couldn't get things to really open up there. Yeah, the scale, like when I know if I'm dropping 1 to 1.4 pounds a week, as I have been doing, basically 1.4 pounds a week is 1.5 pounds a week is what I've been averaging. I know my physique is going to look different. So it's just a tool. I only step on it once a week to make sure I'm seeing stuff. Definitely, my waist is looking tighter and trimmer here than it has been. So even the lower belly, even though I'm still seeing fat there, there's not as much fat as there has been lately. I'm burning it a lot, like all over, uniformly throughout the body. It's just you're seeing more details a lot sooner in the upper body, the upper torso, the shoulders, and arms than you are in the lower belly and love handles. But I am really happy with what I am, the level of leanness I'm seeing here. Seeing a little bit more detail in the lower abs here than I have in previous videos as well. Really excited about this progress. That the belly is definitely flattening out. So we'll see. Again, one of my kind of little signature poses. I like this. Makes my waist look tinier. Abs are looking pretty. The lower abs are starting to come in. I'm liking this. I'm definitely looking leaner. Really happy with this journey. We're going to see what happens in the next 3 weeks. If I want to push it one more week, I may turn this into a 9-week cut, but we'll see how things go. And here we got Rick. So I'm 40 years old. Rick is 52 years old. He'll be 53 in January and looking pretty awesome, man. He's down another pound this week as well. And looking tight, a little tougher to see the details, as I mentioned, in the quads. They were like crazy shredded and twitching earlier. But after a leg workout, it's definitely tougher. But he's looking flatter, like tighter than he has been. That's a good little shot there for him. I love seeing the oblique detail in there. Just got some loose skin on that lower belly. If it wasn't for that, this dude would look crazy shredded. He also isn't the best at posing. Again, like a lot of people, when he's trying to show off the abs, he sucks in his belly. And that's like the worst thing. I've got to do a posing tutorial on abs real soon because it's a common issue. They're just trying to tell him, stand taller, lean back a little bit is one of my little tricks. I like this pose for him because he leans back a little. It forces him to kind of lean back a bit to stretch that skin because he's pulling that shoulder back, pulling that arm back. I think this is a great pose for him. Makes his waist look tinier and kind of stretches that skin out and really kind of shows off just how lean he really is. He's really there. I mean, I can't believe how shredded he is at this point. Looking awesome. He's definitely going to be happy walking the beach in a few weeks. Great to have him as workout partner. Just tons of inspiration here. And it is good. We do enjoy getting down here, doing a little bit of posing practice. It's a good measure. This is my preferred measurement tool. Measure my progress over the scale. The scale's one of the tools, but we're visual, man. And we're training for aesthetics. We want to look great. We're trying to improve our physique, build muscle, see shape in different areas, see details in different areas. His back is looking really freaking shred. He's like carrying no fat in his back at all there. He's crazy detailed. Again, in the bottom there, that's really not fat, maybe water and some loose skin in that lower back area, but his back is pretty freaking ripped. Love it, man. Crazy inspiring. Hope you enjoy following this journey with us. We sure love having your support along this journey. We appreciate you a great deal.